European Masters final.
First chance then.
One. Fan Zhengyi, 1.
Yeah, I think something that we're learning as we go with Fan Zhengyi, he's not, I mean, he's a respecter of reputation, but it's not going to put him off the job. I think he's one of those who does like this type of occasion. Second chance, just wonder if the pink spot's covered. Might be in business. Yeah, you can see there the pink spot is covered, isn't it? So this is going to look better once this pink disappears, going on the black spot. Yeah, of course, taking this one away, if he plays on pink, he's going to tie it back up.
8.
Yeah, that was good, wasn't it? Obviously, he figured the pink would still be on to 2 pockets down this end.
$21. 22.
Came on the incorrect side of the blue, so had to be content with leaving this mid-distance pot. Should get it, but there's a grain of doubt.
28.
Yeah, that's the type of shot that you play it correctly, gives you nice feeling, good confidence for what's to come.
33.
It's a shot that he's played particularly well all week, getting the cue ball working out of a bunch of reds like this.
34.
Very good. Yeah, that's good. You're unsure, reset, get back. Yeah, just wasn't comfortable with it.
34.
Rich hand compromised. Yeah, of course, the good news, the pink has gone half out of commission.
1.
One against Rob Milkins at a vital moment in the first round.
Nine.
He played the double kiss off the red to perfection. This black disappears. It's a really good chance now. The red by the left cushion shouldn't be a huge hurdle. If he gets that far, being able to play it with the opposite hand.
$32. 33. $40. 41. 48. $49.
Didn't quite get the cue ball round the corner, so he can't get close to the red unless he goes round the houses. Yeah, but this one in terms of difficulty is right up there because it's bolt straight. Ah.
57. $62. 64.
That was frame ball. I'll stick with the analogy I used the other day. It's like
67.
a millionaire winning the lottery.
Yes, but hasn't he taken them quite beautifully? All right, it was a bonus. There's no
71.
denying that, absolutely. You have to play guilt-free and get on and do the job, and he's done just that. Great start.
76.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. The only thing he's been guilty of here. End the game. Brilliance. 89 from Ronnie O'Sullivan, and everything is fine in frame one.
Yeah, so decision time for Fan. He obviously has a cutback, but it's way too dangerous. He could play a similar shot, the one Ronnie played. Less risk attached. Brilliant.
One shot.
Yeah, but not this time.
Fan Zhengyi 1. 1.
At top level sport,
8.
that's the challenge. The further you go in a tournament, the higher the stakes are
9.
raised, the higher the standard is.
Trying to reach the final of the Champion of Champions for the 6th time.
50. 21. 22. 29. 30.
Superb.
$36.
He had to go deeper in the cue ball because, of course, the red, the apex red, it was left of the pink spot, but executed to perfection.
42. 43. 50. 51. 58. 59. 67.
There's something about a semi-final of the Champion of Champions. He's won 5 semi-finals in this tournament over the years.
80. 81. 88. 89. 96. 97.
O'Sullivan's fourth century of the week.
105. 108. 112. 117. Ronnie O'Sullivan.
O'Sullivan doubles his advantage. 2-0 and flying.
Off again. A brilliant shot, that, isn't it? Illustrating how difficult that was, and hardly any pocket to go at. Oh, that's unlucky. I suppose it's fair dinkum.
Ronnie O'Sullivan 1.
Yeah, very unfortunate,
Fan
but
Zhengyi
let's
7.
call it one apiece. And the fortune stakes. Great pot.
One.
No, not even O'Sullivan could have legislated for that.
Eight. 9. 12. 13.
Yeah, but this has been a good riposte. It's obviously been swamped the first couple of frames. Don't get too ahead of yourself. Don't
19.
try to make it happen as such. Just let it happen organically, if you like, just by the fact that he is playing good stuff anyway. The key point now, yeah, if he's come straight in that red, that's quite a bad error. Yeah, so yeah, got a bit of
25.
angle, but it kind of takes the blue out of the equation. So you would expect him to play for half ball green or brown. Yeah, so that's just asking a wee bit
26.
too much, I think. Just naturally let the shot dictate the shot that you play yourself. The angle he had was top it through, and he was guaranteed half ball green or brown. He tried to create something that wasn't really there. Let's end the break.
31. Fan Zhengyi 31.
Just off straight. Played this shot a couple of nights ago, a few times actually, and got really close every time. Wasn't easy.
Fan Zhengyi 1.
Expect to, at least within, well, 2 or 3 at the most. Only red he can leave is the one he's trying to lay on. And he's got it. Now, does he gamble here? The cross double, just looking at it, it's not really on. The cue ball should hit above the left corner. Yes, it was above the left corner. It wasn't really on, so he's trying to find a gap. Oh, yes.
Neil Foulds mentioned earlier this week that was the major feature of Fan's triumph in the European Masters. He's spotting from distance.
Five.
Played that beautifully as well. He's actually a wee bit unfortunate, this cut back red. Can he hold for black? Yeah, very good.
6.
See, when you're playing a cannon like that, it's very easy to take your eye off the pot. So that was good concentration.
13. 14. 21. Fan Zhengyi, 21.
It's a mammoth task to pot 4 reds, 4 blacks and all the colours to force a respot where they are.
Yeah, just got to be smart about this.
One.
Yeah, well done. From the first 3 shots of that little cameo break, good character. Especially given that he'd been swamped the first couple of frames. Big frame coming up.
8. 9.
In the European Masters final, Fan was stubborn. Every time O'Sullivan threatened, he repelled the challenge.
16.
And that's what he's been here, stubborn.
17.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it, how the snooker people think you get a flip, you think, no,
19.
not. You know, at a time like that, you don't need it.
20. 26. 28.
Yeah, and also from what I've been observing
31.
in this championship alone, he's not frightened of the top players. That is absolutely for sure. It's no way is he
35.
intimidated, frightened, any of those things. He'll fancy this job, no doubt about it.
40.
So true. And that's why the next frame, the last is so important. Missed pink and a missed black in the first 2 frames were costly for him.
Foul, the miss. Fan Zhengyi 4.
That slid as well, so he won't be playing it a third time.
Foul, the miss. Fan Zhengyi 7. You want it? Huh? You felt it about this time, but
He is. Hold your breath. He has been warned. He's got the red.
1.
I just used a
6.
wee bit too much pace. The cue ball wasn't able to spin away from the brown in time.
Fan Zhengyi 6.
Yeah, but all he can do is just try and lay the cue ball in the corner. Definitely believe in something. Just the question of how difficult whatever red Ronnie face wants to play. I think he's got the straightish one that goes top side of blue. Big shot this coming up, as Phil said, the way the reds are. Lots of reward and offer.
1.
Actually said, well, next mistake could be costly. That was the table. Not quite at his mercy, but certainly a table on which he could prosper.
6. 7.
Yeah, if this was in practice, he might gamble on the two reds next to the black. Yeah, he's going to build it the old school way. Something that Stephen Hendry had picked up on this week, actually, it's he doesn't tend to these days play the
9.
really attacking shot early on in a break. He likes to construct it in a certain way.
10. 17.
This is the money shot. If he can get straight or just high of straight on the black,
18.
he's off and running. It's a wee bit awkward, hampered.
25. 26. 33. 34.
Yeah, Phil mentioned earlier about his long game this week, and he's right, it hasn't
41.
been up to the usual standard, but I suppose when you think about it, when he's in this sort of position,
42.
you're not playing in a 12x6 table. You're playing in one that's about 6 feet wide and about 4 feet deep, because the cue ball never seems to go any higher than that.
$50. 57. 58. 65.
Yeah, so two reds needed for the 3-1 advantage,
66.
and it looks a formality now. And so the decision not to rush in looks like it's going to pay
71.
off.
72.
Ultimately being very focused.
79. 80.
When they met at Milton Keynes in February, the script was ripped up. Here, the form book is looking much more reliable.
85. 86. 86.
Now, the second century of the match for Ronnie O'Sullivan. At the halfway point, he leads 3-1.
Clearly a gulf between the real top players in this kind of environment and players who are just below, but I think everyone that's here has won an event. And I guess a young player's going to try and bridge that gap, which is not easy. A bit of attempt here, they're into the left middle. He might find himself in a position where he may have to go for this one. Cue was heading up somewhere towards the yellow. Not nice, really, either way. The pot wasn't guaranteed and nor was position.
One. Six. Seven.
And he certainly made sure he got top side of the blue. He's gone a little too far, in fact. Engineer. That into open play. A little grimace. He's not on it particularly. Feeling to get onto a colour from here. It's a bit straight. That's probably as far up the table as he could have managed, but with the yellow away from its spot, the up and down not so difficult. Question of which red he plays on though. From the left side, not a great deal will go. It's a great effort to finish on that red
18.
left-handed, but he just came a little bit too far to the right. That's why he's using the rest. Not an easy table still. Playing some good shots. That was a nice cannon once
25.
again on that pink.
26. 31. 32.
He's done quite well to make as many as he has from where the balls have been. That's another top shot, isn't it? Positionally. Never to end.
39.
Well, he might go into the reds here. He's got an angle to disturb them. This time, the break is over.
45.
Made some brilliant breaks in his career. This 45 break hasn't been bad, I can tell you. Without anything ever on.
Ronnie O'Sullivan,
Yeah, in the end,
45.
he just needed to get on one, didn't he? Which he didn't. Otherwise, it could have been prime over.
Wow, unlucky. He hit it quite well. Because you've got no control over the red that you miss.
One. Ronnie O'Sullivan, one.
As if he wasn't in trouble.
Well, think about trying to zigzag the cue ball across left to right and in behind the red down on the black cushion, but as I'm saying it, I'm not having to play the shot. I think he's got to swerve into the first cushion. It's just horrible. That's a bit of a shame. It was quite a good effort, but going that side of the red was the worst scenario.
So O'Sullivan 50 to the good, with a chance for 4-1.
1.
Just been completely businesslike this evening, not really focused. Because of course he knows firsthand how well Fan Zhengyi can play.
7. 8.
'It looks like another frame has gone pretty quickly.
So this is for 4-1. Of course, matches can be won from this position, but it's going to take some turnaround. Fan is going to need some help. He's going to need O'Sullivan to start to miss and make mistakes.
He's fairly aggressive with his shot selection.
21.
You know, when he's had to play safe, he's done so
22.
immaculately. May have, in a roundabout way, done him a favour that he'd already lost to Fan Zhengyi. Not going to take him lightly.
28. 29. 36.
He's starting to produce here some of the form that won him that 7th Crucible crown in the spring.
43. 44. 50. 52. 55. Ronnie O'Sullivan.
So there's a big Snooker fan found himself being left the red. O'Sullivan has made 55, and he needs just 2 more for victory, leading now 4-1. Try and apply some pressure in that European Masters final, because it was a longer match. It was best of 19. He made 2 centuries, 5 half centuries, Fan, so he scored really heavily during the day.
On that day, when he made all those breaks in that final, he knocked a number of those in as well.
Four.
There's a better shot than it looked more played.
Had a great tournament, of course, to get in the event.
30. 21. 26. 27.
It's not too bad. Get straighter down the centre of the table with the cue ball. They're not easy shots, those, to hold. Trying to kill the cue ball with backspin.
Fan Zhengyi, 32.
Not going to hurt O'Sullivan, 32 from there, but it's at least a start. He's got a good run there.
One. Fan Zhengyi, 1.
I think he could have done better there. Sullivan could get to the edge of the bunch, I believe. Yeah. There was a situation where Fan Zhengyi should have done better. He had to put O'Sullivan in some trouble, and now he's in a bit himself.
Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Quite done it. He's coming off a couple of cushions here. Maybe it's playing the little glance. Not easy if he is. Difficult shot, this. Oh dear. That's the one thing you cannot do on that shot. Is hit too much of it. Almost better off to miss it and get a feeler for the shot. It looked as if it was a pretty dangerous shot to take on. Options were thin on the ground, mind you.
So this lead doesn't look too much now,
One.
is it? Just 32.
6. 7. 40. 50.
Well, the top red of the three creeps past the others to the right corner.
22.
Yeah.
23.
Just considering shots, getting the other two into play. And other players perhaps would have taken the reds in the middle of the table earlier when he's on the attack.
30.
Needs all 4 reds with high value colours as well.
31.
Otherwise he'll have to pop the yellow, which I'm sure he could do, but he didn't need it.
Yeah, he's worked all that out, hasn't he?
37.
Just, as I say, just looks really sharp in general. He's really focused hard. He's here to do a job this evening.
44. 45.
red-black is sort of match play shot here.
52.
Eliminates any
53.
chance that he could miss the yellow into the lower value colour. Over Fan Zhengyi at the moment. It's not dissimilar the way it's going to the match against Zhao Jintong the other night.
62.
Yeah, I mean, Fan got in well, but he only made 32, and it's just not any sort of lead, really. Green stays out, so it's 2 snookers
Ronnie
needed.
O'Sullivan, 62.
Walking to the table now, you'd be worried. I'm not saying that Fan can't get the snookers, but you know what I'm saying. Certain
3.
players are more proficient than others. If he stays on the brown ball, it's 2 snookers. And he's not really very threatening either way there, is he?
Fan Zhengyi,
I'd
3.
be better to pop the brown and get it on blue, pink and black.
It's just not his night, is it? Didn't get the snooker. And then goes the pressure 4. So O'Sullivan on the brink. And we'll meet in the judge truck tomorrow.
4 and the frame. Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Yeah, Fan was in earlier, didn't make enough. O'Sullivan had it in that little snooker, and that made the difference. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 1 away, leading 5-1. Well, that wasn't a bad flick, was it, actually?
The attacking safety shot. He played one of those towards the end of the match with Ryan Day. It eventually won him the match, but it's the one part of his game at his age where Ronnie's long game is not always as good as everything else in his game.
No wonder at the table, please.
I don't think he's quite the best long plotter in the game, but very often, his safety and his break building completely makes up for it. He's finished a little awkward here. This is a big shot. Crunched into the back of the pocket. And he didn't quite make the ground up that he thought it would for the next red.
5. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 5.
Well, the stage was set, wasn't it, for a kind of grandstand finish there, with the reds in the open.
1. 8.
Overscrewed a bit there. Not bad.
14. 50. 21. 22.
To win the European Masters, as we said several times.
29.
He's come here this week and performed really well.
30. 37. 44. 50. 51.
So a couple of balls away from winning his second frame.
59.
And Fan has very impressively charged through it.
66.
Yeah, I agree. It's been an excellent break this, just the way that he made it, the way he opened the balls up, and realised that he's going to have to start winning frames in one visit to compete, which is absolutely how it is.
73. 74.
And this is the sort of snooker that's got him this far in the event.
81. 82.
If you said a year ago which Chinese player will
89.
get to the semi-finals of the Champion of Champions, I don't think anyone would have chosen Fan Zhengyi. At that point, he hadn't done really anything.
90.
He's found his best game.
98.
Just can see the confidence coming into his game.
101.
A good century break that, really well made.
105. 110.
Yeah, I think the shackles are off now, aren't they? It's just a question of let's go for it. And in this frame,
116.
it's been very impressive. Teams of 123. Fan Zhengyi pulls one back. O'Sullivan's lead is cut to 5-2.
An immediate chance for O'Sullivan.
1. Six. 7.
They certainly used the pocket there.
14.
Got the cue ball down towards the red.
50.
Yeah, a chance to play a little nudge off the bunch here. Oh, that's beautifully done. He didn't overhit it because he's more concerned that the cue ball staying on the red. Just brushed a couple of reds into play.
22. 23.
Really has opened things up in the way that only he knows. He knew to be on this red.
31. 38. 39. 46. 47.
I'm sure that was how he played it to finish on the pink. I thought he probably tried to play on the black and was left with the pink to the middle. He's furious that the reds have all been in the way of each other. So he has to play safe. Very healthy lead.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 53.
Decent half century. Good cue ball.
Yeah, didn't get too close.
The only red I think is the thin one. To the left corner here. Still sometimes take for granted that the ability to play with the opposite hand. When he screwed a red down the cushion earlier in the match with his left hand, any left-hander would have been pleased with. And he's a right-hander.
6. 7.
Well, that is surely that now.
30.
What a Sunday we have in prospect.
14. 22. 29.
And what a match that will
30.
be. They're both playing so well, aren't they? Judd Trump has been impressive this week. And while Ronnie O'Sullivan always felt he was going to brush aside players put in front of him, I think he's done so in pretty emphatic style.
37.
Been pretty clinical, I think.
38.
Ronnie O'Sullivan's crown away from him as top dog in the sport, and at times
44.
want to really settle back and enjoy it.
45.
Crowd have enjoyed tonight, even though it's not been close. O'Sullivan
51.
has played to a high level, and Fan will regret just a few errors here and there, and Ronnie O'Sullivan going out on a high.
55. 57.
The enjoyment this
60.
man has brought to people, his skill on show, is as
64.
impressive as all the titles he's won.
69.
55, 62,
75.
82 to close if he puts the black. 74 to do, Ronnie O'Sullivan O'Sullivan beats Fan Zhengyi by 6 frames to 2. So the final is the defending champion against the world champion. It's Judd Trump against Ronnie O'Sullivan to decide who